Hey guys, Carlos here with Bearable Traders, and here's my recap for today. We had a very interesting day. It might have been a slow start for several stocks, but once the SPY settled in, it slowly started making these huge drops throughout the day, and just kept dropping, going from green to red here throughout the day, and caused a lot of stocks to move actually pretty nice. So here's our watch list, guys. We had OSTK, which is a little choppy at first. We had KMX, which I had a trade on. We'll go over that in a second. We had Snap. Snap was also choppy, didn't trade very well. At the open, it gave you a nice pop. Then from there, that was the best trade it had. Then from there, it just became extremely choppy, not really anything going on. And then here, when the SPY started selling off for the third time or second time, it started dropping with the SPY as well. BB was great. I was stopped out on this opening range breakup, but look at this beautiful just trend trade on this 9 EMA after it rejects the moving average, the VWAP. Just a beautiful trade towards the bottom. AMD was choppy at first, but then you can see how beautiful that traded on the 9 as well. Again, trading very nice. A lot of stuff going red here, going down with the SPY. X was nice as well. Look at this beautiful drop on X. Rejects the VWAP and then starts dropping with the SPY as well, just helping a lot of these stocks get going. And of course, the trade of the day, Roku, guys. Look at this beautiful drop here. And followed by several more down drops. Again, these drops are very big too. We're going from 105, 106 here, all the way down to just 102, 103 on this one candle. So again, just dropping with no breaks at all here on Roku. So that was a nice stock to watch. A lot of you guys took some good trades on here. So let's talk about my trades. My first trade was on BB. On BB, I was looking for an open range breakdown. As you guys know, I love to see this range open here. So this is the range. And then on the pullback, I was trying to get in all the way up here and then here as well, but this stock wasn't short selling restriction, so I had to sit on the ask. So I did not get filled on this 5-minute candle. As you guys know, I like to wait for that 5-minute candle to get my entry. I finally got filled, looking for it to break the low of the day and head lower towards this 6th level and possibly crack that and continue down. But as you can see here, it squeezed all the way up to my stop to 620, so I was stopped out of this trade. It went all the way up to VWAP, and here you can see that it starts hesitating, trying to settle above the VWAP. And I was watching this, and here it looked interesting. At this point, I didn't know if it was going to be a good for a long or short. It just looked interesting the way it was lining up. Once it started losing it and heading down towards this moving average, it looked great for a short, but I just did not want to take another stab at this one, so I kind of left it alone. In the meantime, I was in KMX. I took a trade on here. This one was really, really nice. This was an excellent trade. A beautiful opening range breakdown here on the range. Now, the problem I saw with this one, not the problem, just the observation, this is a big range. We're going from 90, 50 all the way down to almost 88, guys. So a stock that's moving that much or that big of a range, you have to be very careful and make sure you don't take a huge size. And that's exactly what I did. I took a smaller size. When I mean small, guys, 100 units. That's it. That's all I took here, because you got to think about how much can I afford to lose on this stock. If this thing would have squeezed up to 89, 50, you know, that is almost 50 cents from my entry, right? Again, so you don't want to be playing around with a stock that's moving like that. You can still take these trades, but again, just be aware of your size. You know, think about how much can you lose, not how much you can make. Easily, if I would have had, 500,000 units here, this would have been an amazing trade. But you have to think about it this way. What if it went the other way, right? So always think about how much can I risk, how much should I risk based on my account, and how much instead of how much you can make. So this stock pulled up, had a nice indecision candle on this 5-minute, and then here's what I liked about in the of this chart on the 1. So let me show you the 1 minute. The 1 minute, it just kept selling down below the VWAP, down below the VWAP. Once I saw that, I went short here for the break of the low of the day. Once we got towards the low of the day, I took a partial out. Then from there, it just went nicely riding down this moving average, took some more out here, and then took the rest as it made its way down to 85.50. So again, just turned out to be a great trade. Obviously, we always say this in hindsight. I wish I had a bigger size in this trade, but again, you have to always think about managing your risk and being careful. Tomorrow, guys, we have a great workshop for those our members. We're going to be talking about open range breakups. So on the Wednesday workshop, I'm going to be going over this strategy and what I look for, and I'll show you guys some tips and tricks that you can use hopefully in your trading as well. Take care, guys. Have a great day.